Most people don't realize this, but your life is largely shaped by what you pay attention to. Two people can live almost identical lives in the same country with the same circumstances, the same opportunities, the same comforts, the same basic freedoms. And one can feel blessed while the other one feels robbed. Why? Because gratitude changes vision. Gratitude does not mean ignoring pain. It doesn't mean pretending that your problems aren't real. It also doesn't mean saying things like, other people have it worse than me, so I'm not allowed to feel like I'm struggling. That's not actually gratitude. That's emotional suppression. Real gratitude says, my life may not be perfect, but it's definitely not empty. And that distinction matters. You can be tired, but still be grateful. You can be stressed and still be grateful. You can be ambitious and yet still be grateful. You can want to have a better future, but still appreciate your present. Gratitude doesn't remove your problems. It stops your problems from becoming your entire vision. What you focus on becomes your world. If you constantly focus on what you don't have, your life very quickly begins to feel like it's unfair. You start to think things like, someone has more money than me, they have a better house than me, they have a better body, a better life, it's more exciting, they've got more freedom. And I can tell you, social media feeds that mindset every day. It starts by showing you everyone else's highlight reels and then sneakily asks you, why doesn't your life look like that? But that question is poison if you don't balance it with gratitude for what you do have. Because that question makes you stop seeing what you do have. It stops you from seeing the roof over your head, the food in your fridge, the people who love you, the country you live in, the opportunities available to you, and the ordinary moments in everyday life that are actually extraordinary. Gratitude is the discipline of noticing what cynicism makes invisible. Gratitude gives you strength. A grateful person is hard to break, not because they don't have any problems, but because they have perspective. If all you see is what's wrong, then every time something goes wrong, it feels like evidence that life is against you. But if you can see what is good, then struggle becomes something that you can endure. You'll be able to say, this is hard, but not everything is bad. That one sentence can change your life because despair narrows your vision. Gratitude widens it. Now, it's important to say gratitude and ambition can coexist. Some people think that gratitude makes you more passive. Like if you're grateful, you'll stop trying to improve. I actually think the opposite is true. Because entitlement says, I deserve more and I'm angry that I don't have it. Gratitude says, I've been given something really valuable. Now, what should I do with it? That's a much stronger foundation. Gratitude doesn't kill ambition. It purifies ambition. It stops ambition from being driven by resentment, comparison, or insecurity. You can still build, still dream, and still aim higher, but you do it from a place of responsibility and not bitterness. The fifth point is that gratitude is trained. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. You train it by asking better questions. Instead of only asking what's missing, try asking, what am I taking for granted? Or instead of saying, why is my life so hard? How about you think about asking, what strength is this building in me? Instead of, why don't I have what they have? Ask, what have I already been given that I could use better? That doesn't magically fix everything, but it changes the direction of your attention. And attention shapes character. So here's a simple challenge for you. For the next 7 days, write down 3 things you're grateful for. But don't make them vague. Don't just write family, health, food. You need to be specific. Here's some examples. My child was excited to see me when I walked in the door from work. I had clean running water in the tap this morning. I had a job to go to, even though I was tired. My body carried me through another day. I had a conversation that reminded me I'm not alone. The more specific you are, the more your vision changes. And you will start to see the blessings you've been walking past every day. Gratitude doesn't mean that your life is perfect. It means your vision is no longer controlled by what is missing. And when your vision changes, your life changes. Because the person who can see what is good has something to build on. So, aim at something. Take responsibility. But don't forget to stop and look and take notice of the things that are already good. Because gratitude may not change your circumstances immediately, but it will change the person looking at them. And that might just be where everything begins.